My dearest listener, your guardian angels are as proud as they can be, and they want to help you make the most out of lucky events in the near future. As such, they wish to provide insight in the form of this video. Have you been feeling particularly sensitive lately? There's nothing to be embarrassed about, as everyone goes through such a phase at one point or another. There comes a time when the responsibilities and challenges of life prove to be too much, forcing you to lash out even when it's the last thing you want to do. The angels say, by lashing out, it doesn't necessarily mean that you throw a tantrum. Sometimes, lashing out can be as simple as blaming yourself for something you had little to no control over. This can lead to actions you otherwise wouldn't do, actions that you might come to regret. Such a thing can lead to you internalizing the pain, forcing it to come out in other ways. It can lead to feelings of anxiety and depression, making you feel as though you aren't good enough. It can also lead to feelings of resentment toward people who you thought understood you. These misunderstandings can be unpredictable and can lead to unfortunate scenarios that could have been avoided with a little bit of patience and understanding. It's likely that such a thing happened recently. The actions of a person may have cut you deeper than you initially intended, making you recoil and distance yourself as a result. Avoiding this person for some time could also lead to feelings of guilt and shame, which will then lead to anger and more lashing out. Before we continue, it's important to learn about a particular sign that has been a part of your life's journey for a long time. It's a sign that holds special significance to you, and so will be a source of good luck moving forward. It's a good idea to watch the end, so you can make the most out of this message. Now back to the topic at hand. Your guardian angels are well aware of the shame that can come from lashing out and the sadness and discouragement that can come from the careless words of others. However, there's no reason to be discouraged, as this person wasn't serious when they did what they did. I repeat, don't be discouraged. They weren't serious when they hurt your feelings, and they didn't mean it. There are always moments when people act without thinking, and this was one of them. Of course, you deserve kindness and understanding, and it's obvious why you were hurt. Things were said that shouldn't have been said, but there will always be moments when people go too far without realizing it. There will be more moments like these in the future, and it will do you good to tackle these situations with an open mind. It can be difficult to catch yourself once you start feeling discouraged. Eventually, you might even feel resentment, which can lead to worse and worse interactions with the people around you. Your guardian angels urge you to be patient and understanding with the actions of others, as it is one of the best ways to take advantage of your lucky nature. Yes, indeed, it is your nature to be lucky. While it's understandable to believe that luck happens by chance, it is not the case. The universe handles the balance between yin and yang, and everyone experiences it differently. However, no matter what happens, there will always be balance in the end. Have you ever noticed how, no matter how bad things seem to get, it always turns out okay at the end of the day? This is not a coincidence. It is the universe at work. It helps to ensure that everyone experiences some form of balance, and it's up to you to take advantage of it. Whenever you're feeling unlucky, know that such a thing will not last. Even when the run of bad luck feels like the worst it's ever been, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and know that things will always be okay. Patience and understanding are the keys to happiness and good fortune. Utilize what you've learned to push for a happier, healthier life. This message from your guardian angels is created specifically to help you push for a mindset that allows problems to flow in and out, giving the blessings a chance to thrive. If you're willing to give others the benefit of the doubt, the weight of life's responsibilities will become lighter. If you want to be a blessing to others, the first step is to seek to understand, not necessarily to be understood. The latter is the result of the former after all. Respect is not so much given as it is earned. However, the person who gives respect freely will find an abundance of respect from others. Your guardian angels understand how hard you've been working, which is why certain unfortunate events have hit particularly hard. The important thing is to be aware of what's going on, even if your emotional state isn't the best. If you're feeling discouraged, do your best to accept how you're feeling now and work through it. The sooner you can work through the issue, the sooner you'll be able to get back up. You'll find that it is the privilege of a human being to pick themselves up, learn from their mistakes, and move on. Each and every interaction is a lesson, but it's also important not to harbor ill will toward others. Of course, such a thing is easier said than done, but your guardian angels believe in your kind and generous heart. Your guardian angels also know what you want out of life, and the universe is trying to help you achieve these goals no matter what. While you have control over your life through your decisions, the cosmos will always gently nudge you in the direction that's best for you. The point of this message is to help you be self-aware with regard to your insecurities. It's understandable to be anxious from time to time, but be confident with the knowledge that everything will work out. Interestingly enough, the synchronicity sign, something that occurs much more often than you might think, happens in the form of the sacred animal's eyes. Have you ever noticed how intensely certain animals might stare? These animals are guardians connected to nature, which is then connected to your guardian angels. The universe is always with you, even when you feel helpless and alone. Allow yourself to listen to your intuition when you stare at these animals, and you'll find a surprising comfort in their gaze. This is the universe's way of saying there's nothing wrong with taking a risk now and again. The path ahead might be full of challenges, but these are all opportunities for growth. Last but certainly not least, your guardian angels want you to know that your prayers have already been answered. It is simply a matter of when, as there is a time and place for everything. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, I bring before you the one who has encountered recent hurt and discouragement. Grant them the strength to rise above the careless words and actions of others. May they find solace in the understanding that the challenges they face are temporary, and guide them to embrace the balance and blessings that the universe unfolds. Let their heart be filled with hope for the future, knowing that in your time their prayers have already been answered. Amen. If you're interested in other synchronicity signs, it would be a good idea to pay attention to the lyrics of certain songs you might hear while out and about. The cosmos will often have messages for you in the unlikeliest of places. Know that your guardian angels are proud, and allow this message to fill you with hope for the future. Type 777 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?